just leaving Woolacombe behind me. I stayed at the Fortescue Arms last night. I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't recommend it because it's 2 miles inland. I got there too late to get the bus, so I had to walk for 40 plus minutes uphill with no pavements. It was quite dangerous. And then the bus this morning didn't run till 10:30, so I've had to walk back down. So that, where the hell's the path go? So that adds 2 miles to today and 2 miles to yesterday. Today's 20 miles as it is, and there's a lot of walking over sand, so it's not a great start. I'm not entirely sure where the path is at the moment. I'm just off Woolacombe Beach. There is a temptation to walk on the beach, but I've got to walk through Croyde Beach later and some sand dunes. And with today now being 22 miles, it's going to be tough enough as it is. I'm only a mile out of Woolacombe and I've lost the coast path already. You go in behind some sand dunes, behind the beach, and then it's just loads of little paths leading off, but no sign telling you which one you need to stay on. Some just go off to seating areas, others go off to different places. And I've ended up on the car park. I just thought I'd stop here and just offer you a little bit of advice. Excuse the cap, I'm not trying to be down with the kids, but no matter how much sun cream on, I still seem to be getting a burnt neck, so I've got it on backwards for a while. But it's a little bit of advice when you come out of Woolacombe. So the coast path actually runs across the dunes. I don't know if you can see it there. There's a string of paths through there. I took the wrong one. I ended up on the road just above it, which the coast path actually meets. If you want my advice, just take the road straight out of Woolacombe. You're going to walk along it eventually, and it will just save you about 1.5 miles of walking on sand dunes, because you're going to have plenty of that later on. This is Baggy Point, 4.5 miles from Woolacombe. I think this is the high point for today, as in height gained. Because as I come around here now, I've got Croyde Beach just in front of me, and then Braunton Sands down there, which I've got to get to later on. I'm just walking across Croyde Beach now. Fortunately it's not too busy, because I feel like a bit of a tit when everyone's sunbathing and I'm walking through with a pack on. But it's really soft sand, so you need to come down nearer the water to get on the firm stuff to get past it, otherwise it'd be a long slog. Military training area. I've always wondered, military training areas, how do the bullets know to stop at the fence? I'm joking, of course I know. Clever bullets. I think I'm just leaving Braunton behind me now. You can see the path behind me, just a concrete trail. I think it might be an old railway line, but it's just this now for about 5 miles, I believe, into Barnstable. I can't imagine there's going to be too much filming. Yeah, I don't know how to make this exciting. So I can well understand why some people just cut this whole thing out and just get a bus from Saunton and skip 27 miles and go straight to Westward Ho, or rather Appledore maybe. It's but it's part of the trail and you want to kind of stick to it, but yeah, what you see behind is all I can see in front. made the decision at the pub there, the Heaton Court, really nice pub. But I think I'm just going to call it a Barnstable for this trip for now, rather than just leaving early doors and walking to Instow just to get that part out of the way. I just can't, after an hour of walking this, I just can't raise the enthusiasm to do it again tomorrow. Well, I say it's more than an hour, it's probably about 2 hours of walking this, and it's just going to be the same the other side. If I come back, I'll have the enthusiasm just to get back on trail, I'll have that bounce of being back again. But it's not been a difficult day. I'm probably around the 20-mile mark for the day, including the walk from the hotel. I'm not feeling it because it hasn't been tough at all today. There's the first point you go up to, but it's a gradual gain of height, and that's really been it all day. It's been pretty much level ground the whole day, so it is an easier walk. But after what you've seen, just the wow moments you've had to date, it's just so boring. You're basically on a cycle track for 5 or 6 miles into Barnstable, and I'm looking the other side, and I think it's kind of the same. Again, it's a disused railway line, so I think I'm just going to save it for when I get back, and I'm just more enthusiastic about it. At long last, I'm coming into Barnstable. I've kind of had enough of this now. It has got me thinking, when I come back to Barnstable in 2 weeks, I will probably just get the bus to Appledore, because it has just been monotonous. This isn't why I've look, it's not bad, but I'm here to walk the coast, not walk estuaries. I know it's part of it, and I also know a lot of people skip this part altogether from Braunton through to Appledore. I think I'm going to call it a day for today for the filming into Barnstable. You're not going to see anything. I haven't seen anything worth filming for 4 or 5 miles now, so I can't imagine Barnstable was going to be a wow.